hands up out of my pocket.
Tradewinds is the culmination of the Nexus Residency, wherein we invite 2 artists, scholars to collaborate over the summer for about 3 or 4 months to produce a new body of work. And we kicked off the Nexus Residency this year with photographer Larry Cook and ethnomusicologist Allie Martin. So thinking about this summer as a partial reemergence from years of being indoors in pandemic, I was thinking about the ways in which we activate ourselves and that we gather. And being here in Washington, D.C., a primary avenue and venue for gathering is go-go. And so I chose these 2 artists because of their deep research practice and celebration of go-go music and culture.
It started with my mother, my late mother, who raised me in the household playing go-go every day. Chuck Brown, Rare Essence. But later in life, working as a club photographer, often shot in club scenes and go-go events in the DMV.
I did not go to go-go's as a young person. I became really interested in go-go when I wanted to study go-go as an ethnomusicologist. I only became an ethnomusicologist because it was my entry point to study go-go. I wanted to know more about the musicians in the city, and somebody told me that ethnomusicology was the way to do it. And 10 years later, I'm an ethnomusicologist. My name is Allie Martin. I'm an ethnomusicologist and an assistant professor at Dartmouth College. And so coming into the gallery space and thinking about sound and how to fill this place with sounds of the city, I'm thinking about what's outside and how I can bring it in. Because I'm an ethnomusicologist and nobody knows what that is, I often tell people I listen to Black people. Like, that's my job description right now, is to listen to Black people. In this piece, The City is the Club is the City, I took sounds from 7th Street and Florida Avenue Northwest, where the iconic Metro PCS store Central Communications is. I produced over 100,000 sound recordings from that corner in 2018 for my dissertation work on listening to gentrification and sound. And I would think about the club and the go-go as kind of a microcosm of the city. And so the things that happen in the go-go happen in the city. But in this residency, I took that further and I said, what if rather than the club being a microcosm of the city, what if they were the same? And what if you were suspended on a threshold, not sure if you were in the city or in the club? And so in this space, I was just able to do that fully and without explanation and without question, and to produce the work that I wanted to do. And so I think this took that further, of like me listening to the people in the city and really amplifying that and bringing that into a space like Stable.
It was exciting. It was giving me an opportunity to kind of elevate my work, go in a new direction. So the space has been, fantastic. Being able to feed off the energy of the other artists in the space as well. So just giving me new opportunities, insight, and perspective of where to go with my work. I think being paired with a scholar was really important, getting a sense of the rich history of go-go music, the culture, just the conversations. And we both from PG County, so we had a lot of similarities, and I think it was really important and impacted a lot of the aesthetic decisions that we made as well. Yeah, so really seeing DC culture to its fullest, really centered around the Polaroid, the backdrop. We'll have video work as well, installation, mixed media with rhinestones, just kind of heightening the grandeur of this photographic practice and what the social function tells us about this practice and sense of community, agency, identity, just a way to kind of elevate and discuss, Black visual culture.